my god, I can't believe this. Good evening, how's everyone doing tonight? I literally just fixed the capture problem on Yakuza 0, and now it disappeared again on OBS, and I'm like, what the fuck? I just fixed this! I'm delayed because of this! Okay, there it is, it works. It works. Oh my god. Intro beat poppin'. Hi Eddie, how you doing? How you doing? Good to see you here. How's everything going? Like, okay, give me a second here. So, I actually did a little bit of audio testing before I started the stream because I noticed the past two streams, for some reason my audio started sounding extremely crunchy, even though I didn't really change anything on the equalizer, the gain, the compressor, and anything, and I didn't know how to fix it. So I've been spending like this whole time trying to fix it, and then I was already like 5 minutes delayed because of that. And then I was like, oh wait a minute, I haven't put Yakuza 0 on the default overlay yet. And then that's where the big struggle started. I was fighting OBS like my life depended on it. I just realized the normal music is still running. Is my microphone on though? No, it's not. That's the wrong one. Okay, now it should be the correct one with the correct settings, correct filters, and everything else. Okay. Do let me know if the audio is still too crunchy. I tried to remove as much crunch and as much crunch as I could. I don't know how much I can like do on a Seiren Mini, but I think with the right settings, we should be good. So let me put the game audio on as well. I just realized this, the game audio doesn't run if the window isn't active, so please forgive me. I'm just putting the VTube Studio over there so that nothing happens with it. And there we are. Now we can actually start on this. Was crunchy before with music. Okay. It was because I had the other microphone settings on, because initially on Tuesday I thought that the reason why my audio wasn't working as well as the other times on my previous streams anymore was because OBS maybe crashed or something, or the settings got kind of broken. It's not uncommon. And then I made like a new microphone capture on OBS. Tried to redo all the settings like I used to, and it was still extremely crunchy, and I got so tilted on the art stream. I lost so much, I wasted so much time on my art because of that. And today, before I went live, I went back to this tutorial that I used to try to fix my Seiren Mini the first time when I have it, because I was like, okay, I want to improve the audio. So I googled how to make a Seiren Mini sound decent on OBS, and I went back to this tutorial and I just redid everything, and apparently I schmixed with the settings too much to the point it sounded crunchy, so it was on me. I don't even know when it happened. Alright. We're done with with microphone and stream and OBS struggles. We're going to Yakuza 0, and my throat is so busted, so I can't yell too much, especially because I want to save it for the karaoke in the beginning, you know. Hydration first. Alright. So, a foreword before we start on Yakuza 0. Yakuza 0 is like one of my favorite games of all time. It's not my all-time favorite Yakuza. I would say it's my top 2. My top 1 Yakuza is Yakuza Like a Dragon, also known as Yakuza 7. The one with Ichiban, a special boy. I love him very much. Anyone who wants to see my why you should play Yakuza PowerPoint, okay, I will present it someday on stream. You need to see it. I made it for a friend's birthday, like a Comic Sans PowerPoint on why you should play Yakuza, and I went off. And Yakuza 0 is like one of those games in which I will also tell like new people who want to get into Yakuza, like it's one of the starting points I recommend personally. So for anyone who's new to Yakuza on my streams, I would say come along with me on this journey, because you're going to have a blast. How would you rank all of the Yakuza games? Loved Zero when I played it. Okay, so my top 5 are... I'm going to start from the top. My first favorite is Yakuza 7, Like a Dragon. It's the very first Yakuza I played. It's also mine and my boyfriend's relationship game, because it's the game that we first played together shortly after we started dating. And this is also the game that brought me into Yakuza Hell. I love 7 more than anything in this world. It's like even my favorite game of all time now. Like, initially I was going to play Yakuza 7 as a replay, but then I thought I'm going to try to build up like my viewers, my chat into Yakuza a little. And because I wanted to gain like more followers and audience and mutuals who are into Yakuza 0 or even Yakuza in general. So I thought, let's start with 0. It's also like a good game to test like my new PC, and if it like is able to handle a more realistic game, like a more graphics heavy game, before I jump straight into Dragon Engine, which is like heavier than this, than the Kiwami engine. And yeah, Yakuza 7 is definitely my top 1. Top 1, and I will definitely do a very special replay for that one. It's been planned since I debuted as a VTuber 2 years ago. I want that Yakuza 7 replay to be as special as possible, because it's my favorite top 1 Yakuza game. Alright, top 2 is Yakuza 0. I love Yakuza 0 very much. It's the second game I played. I started with 7 and then went back to 0. I spent like 70-80 hours on it when I first played it. I did like almost everything. The only thing I didn't really complete was the telephone game and let's say the wrestling. Those who have played Yakuza 0 know exactly what I mean. But otherwise, I think I did like literally everything, and I'm probably going to do literally everything again. Then my third favorite, this one is actually kind of hard to pick. My third favorite is actually not a Yakuza game directly. It is a spin-off. It's the Judgment and Lost Judgment spin-offs. And I put both in my top 3 because I don't know which one of the two I will pick. Because when it comes to gameplay, purely just gameplay and the side content, then I will say Yakuza's Lost Judgment is my third favorite. Especially because the OST bangs really hard. I love the Lost Judgment OST. It's my top second favorite of the Yu Ga Gotoku franchise. And my favorite boss theme also comes from there. But if you asked me which story of the two Judgments I like more, I would say Judgment 1, the first Judgment, because the story in Judgment 1 is for me like 20 out of 10, 12 out of 10. It's like impeccable writing. Oh my god, I can't wait to play it on stream, you guys. I will play it on stream. Yeah, Judgment. And Lost Judgment as well. And then fourth, my fourth favorite Yakuza is probably going to be a controversial pick, but it will be Yakuza 6. Because I love... sure, in gameplay, it doesn't really have much, and it's probably one of the more bare-bones Yakuza games, because obviously it's like the first Dragon Engine game, so they didn't have time to do much, and it's very serious feeling. It's not as silly as Zero, for example. But honestly, it's the best Kiryu story out there. Like, Kiryu, I like him a lot, but he's not a favorite like Majima and Saejima and especially Ichiban and Makoto and Kaito from Judgment. But Yakuza 6 really elevates him for me. Like, Yakuza 6 for me is like the best Kiryu story that there is in all of the series. It's just peak. And the soundtrack is amazing. That's why it's my top 4th. And then my top 5 is Yakuza 5. Even though I barely played the side content, Yakuza 5 is definitely one I will replay for this reason. Because I was so engrossed in the main story that I didn't do any of the side content except for one characters, and I want to catch up on that again because I missed a lot in that game. Like, a lot, because I did just the main story and one side story, and the subquests that appeared from time to time, and I feel like that was a missed opportunity. That was a mistake on my part because you have 5 playable characters, so much content in there, and I didn't explore everything in that game. And I feel like when I replay that game, I might even elevate Yakuza 5 above 6. Worst Yakuza game? Oh, that's a tie between 3 and 1. And Kiwami 1. Like, Kiwami 1... I have an issue with it story-wise that ruined the entire story for me, and I can't start ranting about this character because it's a spoiler character, so for another time, guys. In gameplay, I like it more than 3 because in gameplay it's the Kiwami engine. You have all the modes again, like B-style, brawler, and everything. You have the pocket racing, the karaoke, and you have Majima everywhere, which is like impeccable. But story-wise, I know it's the very first Yakuza, so obviously by default it's not the best written because the first one. But there was one plot twist that really fucked with the story with me that I really hate to this day with a passion, and it just kind of shat on the story for me, you know? I thought that even as the first game, that was a very unnecessary plot twist. But if you ask me in terms of gameplay, I would say Yakuza 3, because Yakuza 3 has the fucking golf and I hate it! I hate it! Oh my god, I nearly dropped the game because of the golf. Fuck! And it's mandatory! Okay, no, jokes aside, I like the story in 3 more than in Kiwami 1 because it has freaking Rikia, and I love Rikia. I will die for him. But in gameplay, it's like not riveting, I will say. It's like very, Actually, no, I think I would say the worst Yakuza game is Dead Souls for me because the Dead Souls gameplay and the side stories were like not really impressive. It's camp. And it has nice stuff in it, and it actually made me like Goda. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Goda from Kiwami 2 already as is. But otherwise, not really. Not really. I just realized I spent 20 minutes rambling about Yakuza. Let's start immediately. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm going to play in hard or in normal. I want to have a good time with Yakuza 0, but I've also already played the game, so I'm not sure if I'm going to like give myself an extra challenge. I know there's like legend mode as well, but I don't want to play legend mode. I'm not insane. Can you change the mode in the game? I don't think so. Let's just play normal because I want to have a good time. And it's been like 2 years since I've played Yakuza 0. Opa, grande Yakuza, primeira vez? Não, minha segunda vez. Eu já joguei Yakuza 0 e é o meu segundo favorite Yakuza game. Oh, hello Kiryu! I just realized the format is not good. Wait. Before you continue killing this man. Alright, Kiryu. Please proceed. Please proceed with your killing. Before you ask, I couldn't get the game recording on 1920p and like 1080p because for some reason OBS wouldn't pick up on it on full screen, on windowed mode, and on borderless mode. Like, no matter what I did. It only started picking up the screen as soon as I like scaled it down to 1,600 something. So if it looks weirdly upscale, then I apologize. It's because of that. I'll try to see if there's a way to fix it so that we can do it in like full HD later. While Kiryu kills a man, you might be hearing me. I am peeling a carrot. Like here. Look, I'm peeling a carrot.
この街で喧嘩ならちゃんと相手を選べ。大金持ち歩いてるとき特にな。
Oh my god, I still love Kiryu's voice actor so much. He's so good. I do have a feeling I'ma hate the plot twist. You might. You might, Eddie. Oh, you might. I'm not sure how attached you are to certain characters that you got to meet in Zero, but depending how you feel about one particular character, you might hate the plot twist. I mean, I at least did because it really annoyed me. It was like really wasted potential. And like when you play it, I can properly rant why I really hated that plot twist with a passion, to the point I was like, fuck Kiwami. I'm so sorry for asking. Don't be sorry. I love talking about Yakuza. I love talking about Yakuza. I could talk about it all the time. And if I didn't have to go to bed early, I'd be streaming this until like 5 AM. Don't do this, please, people. Don't stream until 5 AM. What you want, punk? What you want? I'll fuck you up, punk. Alright, and let me peel just another carrot. Sure, I can get down on my knees, but please let me peel my carrots first. I am busy peeling carrots. I accidentally peeled my skin yesterday while peeling carrots. So please, people, be careful where you have your peeler. Do not peel your skin. You can't eat that. And it's not tasty, and it burns like fuck. Fuck, I love everyone. Well, okay, then, you will have to tell me how you feel when you see the plot in Kiwami 1. Have you started it yet, by the way? I wasn't able to visit your streams lately because, on Wednesday, my boyfriend, does King of Fighters weekly, so I usually had the stream running. But lately I started having like 2 streams running at the same time, like the weekly, like on a separate window, and then the main stream I'm watching on another one. I'm not gonna lie, I thought peeling carrots was code for dropping in slight spoiler, but not actually cutting carrots. No, I am in fact cutting actually peeling carrots right now so that I can eat them for like a snack. I already had like my skir and my strawberry dessert, so before anyone asks what skir is, that's like a protein yogurt. It's like as thick as Greek made yogurt. But it has almost no fat, and has a lot of protein, so currently I have been in kind of a therapy program kind of thing. I have been going to a clinic for recovery after I had burnout from work, and eventually got well, I didn't get, what's it called? When you get like made to leave by your employer. I wasn't fired, but you know, whatever the other word is. I mean, I was going to quit anyway, so it's like, oh yeah, thank you. Thank you for actually sending me away. Because I was going to quit anyway, so I'm not gonna have like any jobless benefits problems. In Germany, when you are jobless, you get like jobless benefits from the job center if you have worked a job. So normally it works like this. If you quit your job yourself, you get like a 3-month you don't receive that jobless benefits money for 3 months because you quit yourself. But if you get made to leave by your employer or you are straight up fired, then you get those jobless benefits immediately. Or if you quit for medical reasons, you also get the jobless benefits immediately. And I did wanted to quit for medical reasons, so that's it. I've been recommended in this program to eat skyr instead of yogurt, and I really like it. It's definitely something I'll put in my lifestyle. Carrot peeling ASMR. I've already peeled my carrot, so I'm going to be crunching carrots. Sorry I've been talking over you, Kiryu. I know you're doing like some shady business. Hello, me lady. Would you like some carrots? I just peeled some fresh carrots. I promise I'm not doing like a sexual innuendo, please. I am just here offering some carrots. You know, it's healthy for you. It improves your eyesight, you know? Gonna have to dip for now, but I hope you enjoyed the rest of the game. Thank you, Eddie! Thank you for popping in real quick. I hope you have a good day. And you're going to be streaming soon, right? So have a good stream as well. Essa guitarra de abertura maravilhosa, sim. Uma maravilha, magnifique. Oh god, I accidentally spit carrot. That's how you sweet talk? Yes, and it worked. It acquired me a boyfriend. I hate the amount of dirty jokes I could make, but I'd be respectful being... I mean... I already act sussy on stream when it's about a certain character in Umileko. Thankfully, there is no character in here that I thirst over in Yakuza. It's so funny when people ask me, "Oh, Yuppie, which one of the Yakuza men do you like thirst over? Like, which one do you find totally hot?" And I'm like, none of them. They're all my kids. They're my children. No, Majima love? I love Majima, but not that way. My boyfriend loves Majima more than me. As in, he loves Majima more than I love Majima. But if he was asked to pick between me and Majima to date, I think he'd say Majima. This is where Nishiki said he'd meet me. Guess beat him here. Yes, I beat him here. Actually, I need to get like a Kiryu voice. Let's see. I don't fucking know how to do a Kiryu voice. 724106, huh? That's code for what you're up to. What you're up to. I'm waiting for your slow ass to show up. May as well have a look around and see if I can find him. Oh god, that's such a bad Kiryu voice! He doesn't deserve this! Also probably won't stream until next week. Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm going to snipe your streams for rating again. Watch out, Eddie. But yeah, actually, there is one character I was very close to, like, you know the flushed emoji? Like the one that's like blushing and has the big eyes? There's one character, one man in Yakuza that made me look like that, almost. And then Ryuga Gotoku Studios was like, fuck you. That man is Tachibana. Eventually he really grew on me and was like, you know, I wouldn't mind going on a date with Tachibana, I thought. But then things happened and I was like, well, fuck. Also, he has really good chemistry with Kiryu as well, so I think they would, like, definitely date. The other character I definitely, like, other man specifically, that I am close to being like thirst over is actually Saejima, but we're not that far yet in Yakuza, so I won't say shit. So basically it's like this. People are like, oh, Yuppie, which Yakuza men are you attracted over? And I'm like, none of them, they're all my kids. The women though. The women. When you ask me which woman in Yakuza I absolutely go batshit over, I have too many. I will tell you in a bit. Let me just let Kiryu talk. I'll just be over here eating carrots. Right, just trying to fuck you up! Yeah, I know. I know how to play Yakuza. Oh yeah, by the way, I have played literally every single Yakuza game. So, the chat doesn't need to worry about spoiling me. However, I will ask people, to still be mindful about spoilers, because I don't know who in the chat has played other Yakuza games. But in case I start talking about spoilery Yakuza stuff, I will like put a spoilery warning on screen. I want to be considerate of like my chat, especially because I don't know who here has played Yakuza. And this is a game I really want to let people experience as raw as possible. So that's why I'm very cautious with spoilers. Can you? Hey! Alter! Alter, ohne Scheiß. Sorry, I might cuss in German or in Portuguese, so be prepared. Be prepared to hear foreign words, foreign cussing in Yakuza streams. Oh yeah, let's go. Get up! Kriegst Maul! Auf die Fresse! Oh, come on. Wait your turn. Come here. Anda cá, caralho. I need to get used to like, this is like always the thing when I start a new Yakuza game, especially when it's like the same engine and same playstyle. Because then you try to do fancier combos and you're like, wait a minute. There he is! It's the boy! Oh my god. So, fun fact for those who don't know, this isn't a spoiler. So in Yakuza 7 you start a new saga, right? It's no longer the Kiryu saga. There's a new main character and it's Ichiban, who is by the way the best boy ever, TM. Don't ever at me. Don't even argue me on this one. And him and Nishiki have the same voice actor and they're both very good criers. Why, you ask? You will see. Nishiki was actually a character I had grown very fond of, but... well... Well, I can't say shit.
お日柄もよく。
行くぞ錦。
I will, however, say this though. Nishiki has my preference for longer hair. I'm very glad he never cuts it. Good taste. But he looks like such a dweeb!
しかしよ、お前も様になってきたよな。もう一発のヤクザだ。今日の取り立て。
Yes, Argo. Exactly. That's the emoji I feel over when it was about Tachibana and Saejima and like all the other women in Yakuza, like especially the women. Also, I forgot. I didn't say hi to you yet. So, hi Argo. How you doing? Good to see you here.
何言ってんだ。こんなバカみたいな時代だぜ。楽しまなきゃ損だろう。少し頭使えや。
How are you doing? Are you doing well? Are you excited for Yakuza 0 as much as I am? Carrot. Yes, I am chomping on the carrot.
へえ。なら、まずそのみすぼらしいなりから変えてみな。
No, Kitty has more drip than you do. I know he looks like a dweeb as well, but stop. Kiri has more drip than you ever will, Nishiki. I was about to say Ishiki.
俺は服なんかどうでもいい。風間のおやっさんだっていつも地味な服着てんだろ。
お前な、あの人は組の若頭。堂島組のナンバー2だぞ。あのレベルまで行けばそれでも通用するがな。極道商売にある程度見えが必要。
Oh yeah! Beautiful eyes. I didn't mean to snort like that.
こじゃれたライターも俺んだ。そろそろ返せ。
Those who have played Yakuza 3 know exactly what I'm talking about.
お前も本当は分かってんだろ。人は車のエンブレムと着ている服のブランド、そしてこの堂島組の大門を見て素直に言うことを聞く。
Okay, so while I said I will be careful about not spoiling anyone who hasn't played, like I will be careful with spoilers because I don't know who in the chat has played Yakuza games or like if they have played more than one, you know. But I still will crack references to future Yakuzas. Like the beautiful eyes joke.
よし、たまにはピンク通りにでも行くか。あの辺りにいい店があるんだ。
Oh yeah, another thing about Yakuza, since I said Yakuza 7 is mine and my boyfriend's relationship game.
行くぞ。
A very good like a friend of mine sent me like a list of a Yakuza questionnaire from Tumblr, and I showed it to my boyfriend, and I was considering like doing a Valentine's special with it, but it's already way past Valentine's Day, so I would say a couple special, where my boyfriend and I will be doing that questionnaire and talking about Yakuza together. And I haven't planned it yet exactly, but I because I want to buy an audio mixer for it first. Yeah, I want to get an audio mixer first so that we can both have like separate headphones and microphones. Just so that everything works fine, right? And when I have that, when I have the money to get an audio mixer, I will start organizing that stream, and then you're going to see my boyfriend and I in the same stream. He doesn't have a model, but I have an edited sprite for him. And I have a wonderful portrait of him. One that you will get to see soon. Yes, please pay, Nishiki. Please pay me. I'm poor, I can only eat carrots. Carrots is the only thing I've been eating. Please help, Nishiki. Please help. Please, Nishiki, I know carrots are veggies and they are good for your health, but I'm broke, I can't even eat some meat. All I'm doing is just chomping away on carrot sticks. For breakfast, carrot. For lunch, 2 carrot. For dinner, 3 carrot. Dinner, what's Nachtisch in English again? Nachtisch, dessert, yeah, my dessert, a carrot stick. Like, all I eat is carrot. Please, Nishiki, buy me some meat. Or something else, bread. Okay, so I need to think of a voice for Nishiki. Honestly, I don't have the courage because I respect his VA way too much to try, but... Okay, what was my Kiryu voice again? I don't remember. Come on, you're in the way! What's your problem, bro? You got a problem? We're in the middle of some important business. Hey, old man, quit talking to them. We're not done here. Who's an old man, you snot-nosed little prank? Who's this not whatever you said? Oof. Oh, now you've done it? Yeah? Come on, Grandpa. Take your best shot. I'm doing my best. I'm not a voice actress, as you can tell. Screw it. They're completely wasted. It's not worth the trouble. Let's take a different road. No need. I've got a faster way to fix this. Oh? Yeah. I just need to sober them up a bit with my fists. That's not a Kiryu voice. It's not a good Kiryu voice. I'm so sorry, Kiryu. Again, I can't tell if you're a sadist or a charity worker. What you blabbing about? Stay out of this! Yeah, but out you! You butts! Du Arsch! Ich geb dir gleich auf den Arsch, du Penner! Let's go! Oh. Hey! Hey! Why don't you take some salt with your salt? Yeah! Yeah! Oh, dopamine! Oh, free dopamine! I don't need meds anymore! Like, oh fuck. Sorry. Alright. Here's salt with your salt! Do you want some fries with those salt? Sober up the drunk. That was amazing. Alright, what do we have here to do heat actions with? Let's do the trash! There's another salt shaker, or yeah, it's a salt shaker. What else do we have? Oh yeah, bowling ball, let's go! Ayo! Strike! Oh, that was impeccable. Oh, I swear to God, every time I play Yakuza, it's like, you don't need... I'm like, I don't need meds. I get free dopamine and serotonin. Like, it's... Every time I'm like in a rant or like in a TED talk about video games. Oh, video games need to be empowering and you can do this and that. And I'm like, just play Yakuza and then you have... This is the game where you feel so powerful and it feels so good and everything. Alles wumst. It's like you say in German, alles wumst. Alright, everything bangs. Okay. Well, where am I? What was I doing here? And who are you? Sounds like that sobered him up. Must be your delicate touch. I remember watching music videos at the bar. Then we got to talking about which idols we liked. Yeah, and then some smartass started making fun of poor sweet Shoko-chan and then... My heart's throbbing. I can't remember past that. I think you two have had enough for tonight. Go home. Yeah, I have an ouchie. Whoa, you okay, mister? Here, I'll walk you to the train. Take it slow. Oof, thanks. You're awful considerate for a kid your age. And there they go, problem solved, you know? Moral of the story, kids. Violence always solves everything. All well said ends well. Let's hit that bar. Yeah. Okay.
行くぞ。
Considering the terminology for today, exchanging CP sounds very wrong. Okay. Oh yeah! Bacchus der Gute!
何
Yes, exactly, Argo. Perfect. Perfect usage of the sound alert. Oh, there he is, Bacchus the boy. I love him so much. Okay, so how he's like, hey boy. Exactly. So let's see if I can do the Bacchus voice. You've got a punch like a 2-ton gorilla, and you go wasting on drunks? What do you think that talent was meant for? All that raw fighting prowess, boy. Look, I just wanted to I just helped a couple of guys work off some alcohol, that's all. Yes, that's the point. That's the problem. You want to talk alcohol? You like talking one swig from a vintage bottle and tossing the rest. Going from the look of you, you're a Japanese mafia, yeah? Something like that. Yes, like you're pretty confident in a fight. A real dynamite boy. You're calling me boy? Wait, sorry. You're calling me boy? Don't get ruffled now, kid. Compared to me, you're practically a toddler. Hey, Kiryu. What's the holdup, man? It's nothing. Be right there. No sense wasting time on this drunk. I should just go. Too much booze is bad for you, Grams. Take care. Hey now, hold up. Wait. I got one piece of advice for you. And I got a friend waiting for me. I've got something. If you've got something to say, make it quick. Oh, out for a night with your main dog? Me and the boys used to really wreck it back when I was your age. But if you spend all your money playing around, you'll never get stronger. You gotta invest in yourself. What, like in a gym membership?
No.
Nah. That's no better than spending it on booze. I'm talking about investing in yourself. Literally. Literally? What's that even mean? Glad you asked, my boy. Here's a special lecture just for you. Don't take control of the menu for me, guy. My guy. Okay, so hold on. No. Throw your entire body behind a vicious kick. Let's do health first. Oh, we don't have money. Fine. I'll do the Phoenix Spirit. You keep pouring money into yourself with a little training. The talent of yours will grow in no time. So keep the money and... So keep the women and wine on a budget. Here? So people, eat money and you will become stronger. That's how it works. Huh, investment in myself. Literally. Never thought of that. Haha, bet you're glad you stopped and listened now, eh? Yeah, I guess I am. Yo, Kiryu! I'm coming! All that serious talk killed my buzz. Time for round 2. You have a good night, my boy. I think I got the Bacchus voice now down very well. No, I love him so much. What a weird old man. What's his deal? Yeah, I'm ready, Nishiki. I'm still eating a carrot, as you can see. Please take me to the bar. I'm so glad I decided to like do the carrot peeling when I started Yakuza 0 because I just remember, wait a minute, Yakuza 0 has a long introduction scene. So I decided to peel the carrots now to eat them here. Because not much gameplay was going to happen anyway.
相変わらず品のねえ街だよな。
だから人が集まってくるんじゃねえのか。最近の景気で金持った欲の塊みてえな連中がな。そいつらが酒やら女やら欲しがって集まる場所なんだ。このカムロチョって街は。
And oh, does Kamurocho have wonderful women? Ah, Kamurocho women.
錦山くん
Look, the women!
なんだあいつら。
Hello, ladies!
現役女子大生ホステスのまどかちゃんとゆいちゃんだ。
Hello! Hello, ladies!
ねえ、ポケベル鳴らしてるんだから電話してよ。今度いつお店来てくれるの？
Hello, would you like a carrot? It improves your eyesight. Hi!
本当に？
なんだよ、俺の言うこと疑ってる？
Who would trust you in that outfit?
見たいけどな。
そんなこと言うなよ。ほら、お小遣いだ。
Yes, money.
やったー！信じてるよ。
女ってのは器用なもんだね。
ありがとう。じゃあまた後でね。
待ってるよ、錦山くん。
いつの間にか大した顔じゃねえか、錦。
お前さ、俺があの女たちにまんまと小遣いせびられたと思ったろ。けどそうじゃねえ。女とつながっとくことが大事なんだ。いいか、組の上にいる兄貴たちは基本的に女にモテない。あの人たちは見るからにヤクザでございますって格好してるからな。
それがなんだ。
だから兄貴たちと飲むときいろんな女連れてくとそれだけで小遣いくれるし、俺の組での覚えもめでたくなる。どうせ極道やるならどんな手使ってものし上がらなきゃ意味がねえ。違うか？
なるほど。
And that's why you need women. As always, women carry everything.
今夜はとことん付き合ってもらうからな。
Yeah, let's go! Oh yes, karaoke. I didn't completely bust up my voice for this section in particular.
この店にはよく来んのか。
Yes, I come here to practice my karaoke.
ボトルキープなんかしてるからよ。常連なのかと思ってな。
ちまちまビール飲むより見栄えがいいだろう。店のもんに顔も売れる。俺は安く見られるのはごめんなんだな。
なるほど。お前は偉いよ。確かに見栄ってのを大事にしてる。
And a big important carrot. If you catch my drift.
でもおめえはそういうタイプじゃねえってことか。
俺はおやっさんの背中を追いかけてこの世界に入った。孤児だった俺ら拾ってくれたあの人のために。てめえの体張るくらいしか脳がね。
Yes, Kazama is. Kiryu is like in the Kazama fan club. I mean, I know it's technically his dad, so he's like, yeah, my dad is based. I mean, he's your second in command in the Dojima family. That's already big enough, my guy. Oh, wait a minute.
なんで俺らのこと風間組に入れてくれなかったんだろうな。
Okay, never mind. Sorry. Sorry. I misunderstood. I misremembered. Kazama is below Dojima. I forgot.
まあそうだな。よし、真面目な話はもうやめだ。カラオケでもしてパーッと騒ごうぜ。
Yes, I'm prepared.
わかった。
Before I choke on carrots.
今日はとことん付き合うぜ。
Let me hydrate. Alright. Karaoke is a rhythm game, I know. Alright, so this is like one of the best things that ever happened to Yakuza, a karaoke. Okay, so we have to do Nishiki's singing first, and then we can choose a song for Kiryu, I believe, so... Oh no! It was for Kiryu after all! Oh, I wanted to do Bakamitai! Fuck. Alright. I wanted to sing Bakamitai. Fuck. Yes, man, ni nari sobireta. Whoa, 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 we are bad boys. Waru iro ko tareta moto luna no justice. Oh, breaking the law, breaking the world. Kowase. Sakete name so breaking the rule. Rupon se fuck. Hanban bunshi sa furiageta nigiri kobushi de ore tachi no judgment. Fuck, I wanted to do Bakamitai for Kiryu because I can do Bakamitai so well. I mean, at least I know Bakamitai by heart. Oh, it's not 100. Fuck. Yeah, well, I stumbled. I got Karaoke King, but that's not enough. Now we have to pick a song for Nishiki, I believe.
知らなかったぜ。おめえがあんなにカラオケ好きだったとはよ。
Karaoke is life.
だが、それはお前がハメ外そうとか言うから仕方なく付き合ってやっただけで。
嘘つけ。その割にはノリノリだったじゃねえか。普段から隠れて練習してるんだろ。なあ。
よせよ。そんなわけねえだ。
Because washing my balls. That is such a way to put it.
それにしても思いっきり歌ったら腹減ったな。締めにラーメンでも言っとくか。
まだ食うつもりか？俺はそんなに腹減ってねえよ。
What did you eat even?
いいじゃねえか。付き合えよ。天国圏でどうだ？
しょうがねえな。わかったよ。
I hope I get to do more karaoke later because I really want to do Bakamitai. Although I can't do Kiryu's Zero version very well because he goes very deep. So the tone of the song is also a bit deeper. I can follow Namba's version and Akiyama's and Saijima's a bit better because the tone is higher. And my voice melds a bit better with the higher tone Bakamitai's.
それ 周りにバレてんじゃねえのか。
Although I will preface this by saying Numbers Bakamita is also the worst one. But it's also the first one I heard, so I have a soft spot for Numbers version of it.
ああ、帰ったらチェックしてみろよ。案外ハマって俺より詳しくなるかもな。
さあ、
そのうち俺ら二人。
So I somehow managed to not see any Yakuza meme at all before I started actually playing Yakuza. So I wasn't aware of the Nani meme. I wasn't aware of the Bakamitai, the Damedanes. I didn't know anything about Yakuza, like literally zero. Also, the only thing I knew about Zero, literally, was that people hyped it up and were like, "Oh, Yakuza 0 is like best ever," and this Majima also has best introduction ever. And back then, I had a disdain for realism games, you know, and I had no interest for them. So initially, when I first heard about Yakuza 0 and people hyping it up, I was like, oh, people probably only hype it up because it's realism. Because, like, everybody takes everything more seriously and praises realism because it's realism, not because it's actually good. That's usually my disposition for a lot of realism games. But then I finally played Yakuza 7 because I was like, oh, fine, people always are like hyping up Yakuza, I might as well check what it's about. When my boyfriend started 7. And that's where the hell started. And now I'm like a Yakuza connoisseur. I am a Yakuza stan, a Yakuza fan, a Yakuza. I live and breathe Yakuza. Yakuza is everything to me. Wait, wasn't that a guy I killed? Fuck.
俺が取り立てした場所だ。
おいおい、お前マジか。
いや。
I love how they like do gestures with their faces and like do like this chewing. So I'm like, are they communicating with telepathy or like doing like ventriloquists, like, you know how ventriloquists like communicate without like opening their mouths? The fact that the guy has like a dot in the middle of his forehead. Why? Why? It's as if they want to be like, oh yeah, here, this spot, just shoot him right here. And it's such a beautiful mole too, like what the frick? Welp. Probably. The big lads. Alright, you guys, it's time to meet the big boys.
Ya っぱり今のニュースの件で呼び出されてんだよな、お前。まずいことになったな。いや、お前ももちろんやべえけど、これで風間のおやっさんの立場も危うくなる。
何？
Oh shit, my dad?
この不始末につけ込まれちまうってことだ。
どういう意味だ？
お前や俺がおやっさんに拾われたってことは堂島組の人間なら誰でも知ってる。だからよ、俺らの不始末はおやっさんの責任にもなっちまう。
Even though they are not in his family, isn't that so riveting?
おやっさんは関係ねえ。
そうはいかねえよ。殺しとなるとことがでかい。多分おやっさんの後釜に座ろうって連中は間違いなくそこをついてくる。堂島組若頭補佐の3人とかな。くそ。そもそも半年前、おやっさんが殺にパクられたのもその3人の誰かに売られたって噂だ。
Right, I forgot about this plot point.
おやっさんの仕切ってた鳥羽、周到に場所変えてたのにいきなり摘発食らったろ。ありゃ組の事情に詳しいもんが殺にチクったとしか思えねえ。でそれが誰かっていや、3人の若頭補佐の一人。クゼの兄貴だった。
Ah yeah, Kuze, the old man, our favorite old man.
おやっさんを殺に撃ったってことか。
Oh, okay, Ryo.
もちろん証拠があるわけじゃない。でもよ、その件でおやっさんが無所に行ってからクゼはえらい勢いついてる。火のないとこになんとやらだ。
何しろ 今は組に連絡するしかねえ。だろ。
そっか。そうだな。
I literally didn't remember how Nishiki actually name drops Kuze here.
すまね
Like, the setup for the Kuze scuffle has been here since the very beginning. I completely forgot this. See, that's really nice about re-experiencing Yakuza 0 like for myself, instead of like via other people's streams. I take more note in stuff that happens in the story that I didn't notice before. I've got to call the Dojima HQ. There should be a payphone around here. Okay, what you walking away for? What you walking away for, huh? Fuck. I don't have time to screw around. I know there's a phone on Tahe Boulevard. Running away from my beautiful form. Hecking fool. Oh my god! I literally just approached them and he was like, whoa, shit! Like 5 feet away from his woman. Man, I love the Kiwami engine. Better call the family office. Yes, I'm still crunching on my carrot. Please let me be.
Kiryu だ。
This okay, you can from a page,
ポケ
man.
ベル鳴らしたか。
あ、はい。久世の兄貴に言われまして。桐生さん、すぐ事務所までお越し願いやす。
Sir, are you eating a carrot?
若頭
Yes, what about it?
桐生さんをお待ちで。
Sir,
そうか。
should I call you later? No, this is fine. I'm just jumping my carrot. I'll be right there. Okay, sir. Wow, that call took forever, huh? Well, I guess I'd better take a taxi to the Dojima family headquarters. Go to Dojima family HQ. Hey, yo. What's up? Oh, is it? I want to see. Is he here? No time for detours. I need to take a cab to Dojima HQ right now. Oh, come on. Let me do some side stuff. Oh, wait. I need to take a cab, right? So I have to go below. Alright. I'm on it. I am on it. Right, you have to hold on X in this version.
なんなんだ。
See, I came freshly off Yakuza Ishin. Okay, not really freshly. I finished it like with my boyfriend sometime last month or sometime in the beginning of this month. No, sorry, we finished it like a few weeks ago because my boyfriend started this guy not too soon afterwards and he's almost done with the main story. So that kind of tracks. I think just before Easter we finished Ishin. And I know for the first version of Ishin, I think it was done on the Kiwami engine, wasn't it? So a lot of the things that appeared there looked familiar from Zero and everything that was done in the Kiwami engine. So for those who don't know what the fuck I'm talking about Kiwami engines and everything. So Yakuza 0, Ryuga Gotoku Studios made before they jumped into Unreal Engine as well for Ishin. They used to make their own engines. And the Kiwami engine is the engine that you see here for Yakuza 0. And it's used in Kiwami 1 as well. Which is why it's called the Kiwami engine. I believe the same engine is used in 5 the first time, or possibly in 4. I'm not sure if the Kiwami engine started getting developed from there. But what I can definitely say is Yakuza series reuses assets a lot, animations, which is why when you do heat actions and particular locations, you will see that Yakuza reuses stuff a lot. They reuse NPCs, they reuse rigs, reuse animations, reuse heat actions a lot. So reusability is something that Ryuga Gotoku Studios abides by a lot. But the thing is, they don't use the same engine in every game, because they like to develop new things, right? So the two engines that I know by name are the Kiwami engine, which is the one that we're using for Yakuza 0 right now, and Kiwami 1, as well as I think the first version of Ishin. The current version of Ishin is done in Unreal Engine, but I think they only ported everything they had on the Kiwami engine into Unreal, so that's why it feels very Kiwami engine-ish. There's some stuff that I noticed with Ishin. I believe some stuff that they didn't intend for it to look the way it did or work the way it did. But I assumed it was just the cramming from the Kiwami engine into Unreal Engine. For Ishin in particular. Then the other engine that I know by name is the Dragon engine, and that is the engine that they used for Kiwami 2. For Yakuza 6, which was like the first instance of the Dragon engine. Yeah, they used it for Yakuza 6 first, then Kiwami 2, which is like a remake of Yakuza 2. And they used it for Judgment and Lost Judgment, as well as Yakuza 7. Lost Judgment and Judgment for me are like peak Dragon engine. It's like the most impeccable the engine has ever been. I think it's unfortunate they're no longer using the Dragon engine. That they're thinking of going to Unreal even for future Yakuzas. Also, hello, old man. There he is. This is the old man.
申し訳ありません。クゼの兄貴。
こんな昼間から東島組の幹部がガン首揃えてお前を呼び出してあるよ。
Oh man, this is such a whiplash seeing like the characters from Ishin that were reused from Zero reappearing here, and Shibusawa, like seeing Shibusawa here as one of the big brads. I'm like, man, you used to be a more heartfelt character, and then I just realized, wait a minute, that was not the same character. It was just the same face. Oh yeah, there he is, the guy that I least care about from the three. Look, Awano is a chill guy. In parentheses, like in what's it called? Not parentheses, like the Klammern in German. Oh wait, no wait, it's parentheses, that's all. Like in parentheses, not chill at all. I remember when I did the character tier list before my boyfriend and I played Judgment for like Yakuza 1 to 7, sorry, Yakuza 0 to 7. And I had Kuze in the, yeah, he's cool, but I don't really care about him. He's okay. Part in the tier list, and my boyfriend was like, how the fuck dare you put Awano there? That said, I think Awano's voice, Awano's actor is extremely cool. No? Not yet, Kiryu. Not yet. We're a game too early. Oh yeah, fun fact. So for those who don't know, Kuze, Shibusawa, and Awano are actually depicted by actual actors. So all of these people you are seeing here are actually also real life actors who were like... they look exactly as they are in the game, just so you know. It's like they motion captioned them, put them in the game, made them look exactly how they are in real life. And there's multiple actors who get implemented into Yakuza this way. Like there's a game with freaking Beat Takeshi of all people.
なんでおやつの名前が出てくるんすか。
Leave my dad out of this.
ことだけに答
Yeah, sorry, sir. This is reminding me of a friend.
えあの場所を選んだ
A really good friend. I invited her over. She made me start watching Baki, by the way.
チャカはどこで手に入れた
I made her start playing Yakuza 0 because she was interested, and she was like, if there's buff men, I'm interested. And I was like, well, Yakuza has a lot of buff men, and she was like, okay, give it to me. And she started playing it over here in the new save. And I'm really loving seeing her
見
reactions.
つけられた後とどめに頭を打たれて
I hope I can continue playing with it with her sometime because I absolutely adore her reactions. What you blinking at me for?
死体転がしたのは俺じゃありません。俺は素手で奴を殴っただけです。本当です。
Takeshi, stop staring
もし
at
その
me!
話が本当だとしたらお前は誰かにはめられたってことになるそうだな
間違っても俺は銃を撃ったりはしていません。
と言ってるがどうしますか嘘に決まってんだろたくわらぎしやがっててめえみたいな下っ端はめて誰が得するってんだおうキリもう一度聞く
Apparently people gunning for
わ
Kazuma.
ざわざあの場所で騒ぎを起こしたんだ
金貸しからの指示だったんです。あの場所に相手を呼び出すから少し痛い目に合わせてから金を取り立ててくれって。
今言ったこと間違いねえな
Yeah, my guy.
どうやら金貸しから話聞く必要がありそうだなとはいえうちの組があの殺しに関係していたっていうのは事実だしかも場所が場所だこのままじゃあっちの仕事に支障が出ちまう
You know, something that I noticed playing Yakuza 0 right now on the screen,
一つ
I'm seeing like the texture much closer. I know the screen is scaled smaller because apparently OBS won't capture it in the 1080p. I was playing Yakuza on my big TV, on my very big TV on the living room. I don't even know how big it is, but let's just say it's very large. And for some reason, the textures here on the PC appear so much more crisp, and I'm not sure if this is like a PC port thing or if it's like the fact I played it on a PS4 the first time.
何が何だかわかんねえって面だな
Like, when I first played Yakuza 0, it still looked very crisp, don't get me wrong. But in some areas, it looked like weirdly upscaled, and here that I'm playing on PC now, I'm seeing that the textures are almost completely correct, and it almost gives the realism feel a little bit better than on my large TV. Judgment and Dragon Engine games don't have this issue, so I believe it was a console port thing. Because Yakuza 0, Kiwami Engine games run in 30 FPS if I recall. And I believe the cutscenes though are done in 60 FPS.
親が欲しがるものを差し出すそれが子分の義務ってわけだ
Oh yeah, the freaking big rat.
だがその場所で仇の死体が見つかった
Oh, Tojima is such an asshole. I hate him.
自衛しようにも手出しが難
But
し
Kuze, I didn't like in the start. I really did not like him. But there's a particular scene in Yakuza 0 in which I started to really love him. Like instantly start to really like this character.
あの一坪にはな
But that's a scene that you will see eventually while I play Yakuza 0.
とっておきの褒美が用意されてる
And honestly, of the three actors, I think Kuze is my favorite. Like, there's more actors in 0. Like, 0 has like the biggest amount of actors playing as characters. Like, it's an all-star cast of actors in Japan.
俺ら頭を押さえとって
But when I mean specifically the three actors, I mean specifically like the three captains. And Kuze is my favorite. There's a very particular charm to Kuze's acting and his actor's acting. I really like the tone of his voice. It's like he was born to be in the Yakuza role. Well, without a chair, what else? What else? If he loses his seat, then he doesn't have a place to sit in anymore. Thank God you said knocked off. Thank God you said knocked off.
それで俺も殺しはやっていません。
そういうことは殺につってもヤクザの言い分聞くほど連中も暇じゃねえだろうな。
I really love the thing that I can see the texture so much better now on screen. Also because I'm like closer to the screen like personally, while for the big screen at the living room I sit like way back on the couch, like on the other side of the wall. And I thought, because the screen is big, no big deal, right? But I can see like the texture so much better here. It's like, honestly, I'm appreciating the graphics of Yakuza 0 even more because of that. Like, sure, background texture is not like the very best, I guess, but that's okay. It's probably not in 4K on purpose. Looks like that loan shark set me up. That fucker. Yeah, that guy. That guy. I'm not sure if he's played by an actor, but I wouldn't be surprised if he happens to be. I don't know what his game is, but he and I are gonna have to talk. Hey, boy! Yeah, there he is! Der Bacchus, der Gute! I love him! Love this man! I would drink a beer with him, and I don't like beer even, but I would for him. I'd let him ramble my ear off. Oh, you're the old guy from last night. Finally, I've been searching for hours. For me? Oh, you reek of booze. You're wasted. This whole town's one big bar. It was made for drinking. Me and Kamuji-kun have been at it all night. I need to take a sip because my throat, God. Wait up, Kiryu. I'm giving you a voice soon. Better. Yeah, well, glad somebody's having a good morning. You've got a face more sour than a lemon, boy. What's wrong? I can't promise much, but I'm happy to lend you an ear. I've just got a lot going on right now. Well, alright. Anyway, I had a favor I wanted to ask to you. Yeah? You mentioned you've been looking for me. Actually, wait. Sorry, but I don't have time for any of this right now. I'll see you later. Thanks, I just need to talk to a couple of guys. They'll be here real soon. They'll also be real angry. You're not even listening. Why should I take care of your problems? That's a great question. Ask them. They're real eager to talk to you too. Huh? Oh hey, speak of the devil. Here they are now. Alright, Grams, is this the kid? Yes, sir, my prized pupil. I'm sorry, pupil? The $1,000,000 loan I gave to these two deadbeats is way past due. I need it back, and fuck. I ain't waiting much longer. Why tell me about it? Why don't you? Why? Wait. Oh my God. Why tell me about it? Wait, you don't expect me to pay, do you? That tip I gave you on the other day is worth at least, no? Besides, the depths of the master are depths of, you know, you. Well, like hell they are. And since when are you my master anyway? I don't give a shit who you are. Just give me my money before the big gentleman behind me gets impatient. Bruno. Such a nice name. Bruno here, he's got a short fuse, especially for certain types. For your own sake, I'd pay up before I got hurt. Fuck! I can't read.
Hey, boy.
What now?
You think you could take Big Bruno here in a fight?
Couldn't say for sure. Doesn't really matter either way, because you're not going to drag me into your problems.
Oh, so you think he'd beat you?
I did say that. Look, if you're trying to bait me, it's not going to work. It's your depth, you handle it.
Yeah, that's a letdown. Can't have you getting spooked over a chump like him. He's a bargain bin muscle.
Dime a dozen. Bottom of the bracket. Bracket? What are you even talking about? Hey, what's with all the whispering, boys? Are you paying or does this get ugly? I told you, this has got nothing to do with me.
Okay, alright. I'll pay you the money.
Wise choice.
I feel terrible. Just terrible for all the hassle I caused. Tell you what, why don't we make it 2 billion?
You wanna pay me dough? Like I'm gonna buy that. You're drunk off your ass, old man.
Oh, I've got the money. Be happy to give it to you, even. On one condition.
Yeah, and what's that?
You have your tank back there to fight us for it. He beats all 3 of us, the 2 billion's yours. We win, we don't owe you a thing.
Shit, you're not drunk, you're crazy. Bruno's famous around here for busting heads. All 3 of you could rush him at the same time and he'd snap you like twigs.
Nah. Fight's gotta be one-on-one. Rules and all. 3 against 1 wouldn't be fair.
Huh, you want me to take him on solo? Well, hell, if you don't mind me taking the money off your corpse, I'm game. You got yourself a deal.
Well, that's just lovely.
I'll tell you right now, I'm not bailing you out. If you don't want to get hurt, I'd start apologizing now. Okay, I'll go first then. Hey, are you even listening? Are you sure you want to do this?
You'll be fine. Just a little workout. You just focus on keeping an eye on the action, boy. Watch Kamoji's moves.
Seriously?
And fight!
Alright, take a look at the shit. Look at him go! Look at him go! He ate carrots in the morning! Carrots are good for your health. Please eat more carrots. That's rad! I love this so much. Alright, so we got the rush tile unlocked. I don't even use the rush tile. I don't even use it. Oh, whew, I'm tired. Gotta remember to eat before I do this stuff. You ate good carrots, it's good for your health. Crunch. The final crunch. Kamoji, was it? What were those moves just now? Fuck, no, let me just finish eating the carrot. Crunch, crunch. So, Kamoji, eating carrot for breakfast makes you stronger, huh? So I can see why you do it. So I'm still jumping. Still not done. Okay, I got the carrot down. That was the final chump of the carrot. I have successfully eaten 2 carrots. Now I'm stronger for it. Kamoji, was it? What were those moves just now? Actually, forget it. Are you okay? You shouldn't push yourself like that.
He's fine. Told you, didn't I? Big guy didn't land a single punch on him.
Hey, you in the coat! Homeless dude! Bruno's barely got a scratch on him! You gotta try to finish the job with those weak-ass punches?
No, Kamoji-kun, you sit this one out. I'm calling around as your manager. Let the kid take it from here. You know what to do, don't you, boy? Yeah.
そうだな。
Alright. I meant it when I said I wouldn't bail you out, but watching him just put me in the mood for a quick round. Right then, on the, on the round 2 of the 2 million yen murder parade, Bruno, take him. Bruno, is he Portuguese or Brazilian? Or is he like, maybe Italian? Do you speak Portuguese, my guy? Okay, wait. Evade with multiple quick steps. Alright, it's time for to go fast. Watch this. Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! Hey, don't block, I have to stun you. Ayo! Oh yeah, right, you dodge in this version. Oh, he didn't want me to enter in vision mode, huh? Okay, we stunned him though. Hey, hey, hey! Oh wow, thanks. Oh yeah. Okay, so like I said, rush mode isn't really a mode that I use. So beyond this, you probably won't see it much. At least on my playthroughs. I know rush mode is like a mode that a lot of people like, but for me personally, I was like, okay, it's nice, but there's another mode that we'll get that I love even more. Name's Kiryu, Dojima family. Which family are you guys with? Whoa, wait, you're a proper Yakuza? Sorry, sir. I didn't know. We just work for Toko Credit. Well, there's a coincidence. I have business with your boss. Need to meet with him as soon as possible. You know where he is right now? The president? I figured he'd be at the office at this hour. I see. That's in a building on Taihei Boulevard East, right? I'll pay him a visit then.
And that takes care of that little laptop hours, right?
Yeah, fine. A deal's a deal. Bruno here will have to cover the difference. That's how our kind of debts collection works.
Whew! It was a tough world, I tell ya.
Well, I better get moving. Come on, Bruno, pick it up. And there they go, the lads.
Oi.
Hey, tell me something.
Oh?
Whoops. Just who are you? Why approach me? What are you after?
Me? Yes, well, people here call me Bacchus, and I came to you because I had an angry thug on my butt.
Yeah, nice of you to dump him on me. Look, if you're in some trouble, tell me. Maybe I can help. And that goes for him too. That's wearing the moves of an amateur. What's his deal? He's just standing there like, hey Bacchus. I feel like I've seen some shit. I felt like everybody is a carrot. Like, my fingers are carrots? That wall over there is made of carrots. I think I had too much to drink. Even the beer tastes like carrots. I can't do this anymore. So everything is carrots. He really does look like he's having an existential crisis back there.
A real steal of a deal is what it is. You've got gigs sweeter than honey.
Real fascinating to watch. You should go have a look too, boy. At Kamoji's job? But he's homeless, right? What kind of work does he do?
He's a... what you call it? A fit up.
Oh.
A fisting artist.
That's nice, Bajos, was it? I'm not interested in that. But thanks for the offer. Kamoji and you do you, but I'm out of here. You're right. Oh my god. I remember that he reacts like that. Whoa, that's not really my scene. That ain't it! It's a punch-out artist! Yeah, that! A punch-out artist! Slip of the tongue! Oh my god! Please, Twitch. I did not write this dialogue. Please do not give me the hammer. Alright. So what's a punch-out artist? The customer pays a fee, and then they get thrown as many punches at me as they like. I don't think I follow. Is this some new BDSM thing? Nah, nothing like that. Come on by and watch. If you got questions, I work in the Shichifuku parking lot. Shichifuku, sorry. My apologies. Kabuji-kun here's got plenty to teach you about fighting, my boy. You'll kick yourself if you don't check it out. Alright, I got the picture. Shichifuku parking lot, right? I'll swing by if I can find the time. It's Kiryu from the Dojima family, right? I'll be waiting. See you soon. I didn't give Kamuji a voice, I can't think of anything. Well, that takes care of my troubles for today. I suppose I still can't convince you to take on the world. The world? What does that even mean? Are you still trying to recruit me into pro fighting or whatever it was? That's exactly what it was. You got potential most men... You got potential most men can even dream about. That world champ title could be yours. Sorry, I'm not some starry-eyed kid who'd fall for that line. If you're looking to scout somebody, keep looking. I'll tell you one thing, boy. You keep leaving street fight to street fight, you end up with a knife between your ribs in some dark alley. That's no way to go out. You belong in the light. The spotlight. And I can get you under all the brightest ones. What do you say? You and me versus the world. Yeah. You say Stardust. Yeah, okay, we just met. You're not gonna change your life around because some old geezer asked you to. You know, like in Hajime no Ippo? I get it. I'll give up for now. Now that I watched Hajime no Ippo, he really does dress up like Kocho sensei. But that doesn't mean I'm giving up for good. You got room to grow like a tree. I'll keep coaching you along the way. You've got skills like... you've got skills as a trainer, that much I believe. But I'm really not in a position to be worrying about anybody but myself right now. Sorry. But hey, maybe I'll see you around. Alright, my boy. Just steer clear of dark alleys till then, you hear? No knives in those ribs. Or bullets for that matter. Are you trying to jinx me? See you later, Bacchus. I just realized Yakuza will actually be the thing that busts my voice and not Umineko. Like Umineko, I spend a good portion of it like reading and talking all the time. And Yakuza, I just realized that takes a bit more effort with my voice because I am doing voice acting, or at least trying to, more actively. Whoa, but Baku's voice really goes into my throat, like, oh, holy crap. Apparently the Toko credit's in his office on Taihei Boulevard. I'll start there. Go to Toko credit. Okay, so can we visit stuff while... Nope, it doesn't look like it. Can I eat something? I can! Sorry, that was my alarm. Okay, so I won't be doing the stream for much longer, so about 30 minutes I'll be wrapping things up. For here. I'll eat here. Okay, here's your menu. Let's eat a smile burger set. And also, give me a free smile. Here it comes. Please free me from this capitalistic state. Smile. And he's like, oh, well, geez, okay, fine, I'll leave. Now I want carrots. Please eat carrots, Argo. Carrots are very good for your health. It is veggies. Abilities for... can we get something for Brawler? Yep, I want more health. So let's do this first. And then I'm going for the flying kick afterwards. Alrighty. So let's go to the office. And I believe... I think it will be like exactly on time. And then I can wrap the stream up for today. Which is unfortunate. I wanted to like unlock B-Style before we went. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it. Oh, did I glitch the game? Wait. Okay, there it is. Now the icon is proper. Yeah, fuck you. God, I can't even curse anymore. My throat really is giving out. Get up. Dosta! Give me money. Oh man, I'm not even gonna read the text. Thank you for the Stamina X though. Well, I might as well need it now. Right, I have to go in here. Right? No, sorry. Here. Toko credit. This is at that loan shark's office. I don't know where they're up to. Better go in prepared. Enter the building. Is this like the first dungeon? I think it is. And I think I can do it like on time. I believe the next few scenes will be voiced, so my voice will be able to have a little bit of a rest.
この人数相手にあんた一人でか。
ああ、こっちはいい加減爆発しそうになってんだ。さっさと道上げねえが、チンピラ！
Alright, it's time to fuck some people up. Yeah, let's go. I love this theme so much. Whoa, easy. I'll take the elevator. No, I wanted to take the pipe with me. Yep, it's our first dungeon. Let's see if I can speedrun it a little bit. I forgot that I get only B-Style after the first dungeon, which is unfortunate because B-Style is my favorite, but Brawler style is fine as well. Don't need to extend that. And he's dead. Oh, that was a short first dungeon. Good for me then. Alright, it's time for a somewhat lengthier scene, so let's go. There's time.
信じられねえ。まさかここまでたどり着くかよ。
あとはあんただけだ、社長。じっくり話を聞かせてもらう。
話？何の話だ？
今さらとぼけだって時間の無駄だ。なぜ俺をはめた？あんたの目的は何だ？
Alright, spill the beans, the boy. I am made of brick. Bullets don't do anything.
全部話す。だから
ちょっと待ってくれ。
Alright?
俺はあんたをはめる気なんてなかった。ただ人から頼まれた通りに動いただけだよ。あんたにあの場所で取り立てさせるようにって。
そいつを頼んだのは誰だ？
その人は。あ。
Well, there he is. The man himself. Oyaji.
兄貴。まさか。あんたが俺。
The way he's standing there and looking, he's like, yeah, what? What about it?
ねえ、社長さん。桐生、お前何やってんだよ。
Oh, the way you can see like the texture of the suits and how you can see that they differ. It's so nice to be able to see it now. Well, that wasn't nice.
ああ、やっぱちょっとなまってんな。現役の頃はガキのしつけなんざ一発で済んだんだがよ。社長さん、ちょっと外してもらえませんか。この若いのに説教しねえとなんねえもんでね。
Welp.
ごゆっくり。
God, even the tufts of hair of Kiryu's hair look fluffier here. I didn't really take notice of that when I first played on the PS4 and on the big screen. These are really only things I started to notice now that I'm looking like closer at the game. Like literally. Like, I know I was just like earlier in the stream saying how I usually have a more like a disdain for like realism and realism games and feel like they're overhyped and everything. Especially often because realism games tend to be like mediocre, to be honest. They pay too much attention to aesthetics instead of like the gameplay. And so it might be sounding like kind of hypocritical of me to praise Yakuza's look, but the other thing that I thought about was another thing that bothers me. Like, okay, it's not that I dislike realism as a whole. I think it's more that I dislike how people act like realism is superior than other art forms, you know? That's my big issue towards it. And how a lot of realism movies color grade way too strong towards one direction. Like you saw the screenshots of the new which movie was it? Wicked? Like they showed two screens and I was like, this looks awful. Like who the frick does the color grading in this one? Like realism movies and games are very often like afraid of having any shred of color and lightning or like any kind of like not color grading it to be more monotone because oh no, color is too childish and then you can't take things seriously anymore. Those are like real takes I've heard from people, so it's not that I'm pulling that out of my ass. But the thing is, when you handle realism well, you can get really extremely beautiful things out of it. Like Yakuza 0 is extremely pretty. I think it's a bit crunchy now that I look at it in some areas. But I think it did age well, especially when you know when it was originally a PS3 game. Like imagine, Yakuza 0 was initially a PS3 game, so just imagine how old that game is for it to still look good today. Like I imagine that the ports are the PS4 editions and that they did like efforts to make the PS4 version look better. But I don't think they did all that much other than like just quality of life improvements, you know? let's see. Another game series I feel like handles realism very well is Tekken. I think Tekken handles the realism style extremely well. Like the color grading is really nice, the way they stylize some aspects is pretty nice, and they're not afraid of like adding color in or making things look kind of anime-ish or crazy, and I really appreciate that from Tekken. And also, when people in Yakuza games or in Tekken games like hit people, you really like feel like the wham, the booms, you know? And all of that because of camera and effects and them like going wild, as opposed to, so okay, please don't be offended if you are a Mortal Kombat fan, but I feel like Mortal Kombats recently are they look like realistic, sure. Apparently realistic enough to give like the devs trauma from looking at gore, but I think like there's like no wham to the moves, you know? It's just there's like no good sound effects. And like you don't really feel like the hits hurt other than the fatalities because it's gory, but it doesn't feel like the same wham as like in Tekken, you know, or like in previous Mortal Kombat games where it was like more campy. And one example of like realism movies and games that is basically like exactly what I really don't like about people when they do realism games, or like, oh, realism is so much better than everything else, is both the examples with the Wicked screens, because I'm like, you can't see shit, and like, wow, God forbid a fantasy movie has color, where having so much color makes sense. It's also like freaking Twilight, the first one, it's so green. The movie is so green! Like, why? And this isn't a knock on Twilight as a story. Like, yes, it's flawed, but I don't hate it. Like, story-wise, I think it has, like, a camp to it that's kind of endearing. And it's extremely stupid, so when you watch Twilight and don't take it seriously, I think you can have a good time, just because it's kind of ridiculous in some areas, and I do think the concept of the vampires there is pretty cool. And the side characters are pretty interesting in some ways. Just the main characters are kind of silly. But the first movie, by God, it's so green. And a lot of movies in the realism area are like that, just devoid of color and just one color. And you're like, why? That was a long rant about realism, and my voice is completely gone. It is just freaking gone. So let's save, and I'm going to wrap up for today because I literally can't talk or read anymore. I even went to the just chatting portion because I am that busted. I need to have a voice for tomorrow after all. Please don't make me read Kirill. I'm begging. Oh, thank fuck.
やっぱりお前からの呼び出しだったんだな、錦。お前今どこにいる？
風間組の事務所だ。天下一通りの。
風間組？なんでお前そんなとこに？
今、柏木さんと会って話してる。なんかいい知恵貸してもらおうと思ってよ。なんせ柏木さんはあの風間のおやさんの片腕だ。
Oh yeah, Kashiwagi, the man, our uncle. Not literal uncle, but it's Uncle Kashiwagi anyway.
いろいろあった。
いろいろ？
そいつは直接会ってから話す。
わかった。なら俺は柏木さんと風間組で待ってるからすぐ来てくれ。実はな、お前も柏木さんの話を聞いといた方が良さそうなんだ。 お前殻の一つぼって聞いたことあるか？
クゼの兄貴からさっき聞かされたばかりだ。どうやら柏木さんは何もかもを見て
It is a little piece of land.
そっちに向かう。
No big deal. Better head to the Kazama family office. Go to the Kazama family office. Oh my god. Create new save. And save is wait, is it like a quick save? Oh, okay, slot 1. Okay, so that's how it works. Alright then, so let's wrap up for today because I can't. My throat is like dying. We'll have to continue for another time. I know I didn't get very far today because I spent like 20 minutes in the start of the stream rambling about Yakuza and how much I love it. And like I was delayed for a whole 25 minutes because OBS was being a little shit and not letting me capture the game. But I'll let you guys see the opening. While I take a sip. There's some spoilers here, so if you don't want to see it, don't look. But I personally want to see it. Oh, Makoto, my beloved. Hey, Nishtali, you're going to get me banned from Twitch. Stop! Stop fondling boobs! Oh, you're right, the ugly bastard. Man, out of context, this doesn't really say anything for people who never played Yakuza, but I'm still like, man, do they really have to show like this scene and that scene and XY? And I'm like, what the frick? You're spoiling so much? Why? For newcomers especially. So here's a tip that I have to say to people. If you play any Yakuza game, do not watch the opening until you have played the game, because they use way too many scenes that are like pretty spoilery and more like an endgame, and I feel like for me personally it will ruin your experience playing the game because you won't experience everything raw. And rambling about carrots, exactly, Argo, that's what it was about. So let me switch to the just chatting portion for a second. And let's put the audio on. Sorry. And I'm going to check if there's anybody to raid before we sleep. Before we sleep for tonight. Where's the mouse? There it is. I want to raid someone before I just like immediately go offline, so let's see. Well, oopsie, sorry. It looks like 2PCU is streaming, but you're doing like Guilty Gear Strive. But I'm seeing if there's anybody else doing something similar to Yakuza. Fortnite. Okay, there's not really anybody else doing something similar to Yakuza, but I'm going to be raiding Cutie Mimi. She is also a VTuber, and she's a squish, very squish, and she's playing Fortnite Zero Build right now, so I don't really have much to say, especially because my voice is busted up as is, so thank you for you guys for coming, and I hope you guys have a fantastic night. Next week there will be an art stream and Umineko stream on YouTube, and the following week, as you can see in the schedule, we'll be having another open lobby stream. So it's going to probably take like 1, 2. In about 3 weeks in time, I'll probably be playing Yakuza 0 next. I might consider eventually adding another streaming day, because I do want to be playing Yakuza even more than now. But I'll think about it for a later time, but not right now. So, thank you guys for coming. Let's go raid Cutie Mimi, and have a good night, everybody. Bye bye!